Hi guys, welcome to Agile Pilates. I'm James. I'm going to take you through your teaser prep sequence. Here's Aggie, she's going to demonstrate for us. Start sitting on your tailbone, spine is nice and long and the hands are behind the backs of the thighs. We'll start off with that tabletop lift. So when the leg is reaching, shin parallel to the ceiling, finding where the abdominals could help create the lift. Connect this movement with the breath pattern, so an inhale to lift and exhale to release is where I like the movement to happen. If this is enough for you, you'll take between 6 to 8 reps, focusing on where the breath happens and the control of your movement. If you wanted my extra challenge today, the same back position. Once you got that back position, a single leg will extend. So when that leg reaches and extends up high, you'll find the energy from the hip through the knee, exiting out the toe, challenging that lower abdominal connection. You'll replace and repeat on the opposite side. Focus on the body not changing shape, and if you do have tight hamstrings, you may struggle with the leg fully extending. Look for more length within the leg rather than the body shaking or moving. Same on this. If this is enough for you, you'll keep to 6 to 8 reps, focusing on your control and the breathing through that move. With our next step, if you want that further challenge, remember the control of your move is important. So the next step is you will lift and hover both feet from the floor, balancing on the tailbone, keeping the collarbones wide and the hands behind the legs. This time the leg will lift to that tabletop position, and then it'll lower. And then you'll switch aside. So now feel the difference in this challenge with you being in that balance. You're still looking for control and still looking to focus through with the breath, allowing the collarbones to stay wide. If this is enough for a challenge, you'll keep here 6 to 8 reps. So we're sticking to that 6 to 8 reps ratio. If you want that additional challenge, still in that balancing sequence. So the spine will still sit long, the tailbone on, and the legs will hover. This time the leg will fully extend, so that leg reaches, find a full engagement, and then you release back. If you find this a struggle with the hamstrings, keep it at that first level where it's just the legs lifting into the tabletop. You're always better to keep a better form rather than struggle into that upper range. Focus back to that breath as you press and that release. So for you who have mastered this part, if you want that further challenge, we're going to take a double leg lift. So the spine will stay in that same position. You'll have lifted the feet from the mat, and then both legs will lift, keeping that back line, using the abdominals to create the lift, and finding the length through the legs. Thinking about the inner thighs connecting and squeezing together, so you can keep the whole leg active. If you want an additional challenge, you'll release a hand. If a hand is enough released, keep. If you want a further challenge, both hands will release, focusing on that body staying still while the legs are lifting. For that final challenge, you'll lay supine. You'll find the back imprinting, rib tip connection. You'll take a breath. On the exhale, nod the chin to chest, sliding the ribs towards the hips. Find the point where the legs and body could weigh the same. And then on that strong exhale, your body will start to rise, arms will come round and you'll lift the chest as the chest reaches. Think about the connection through the abdominals, the legs are still squeezing together. Lower the spine down and then lower the legs down. Take a breath, exhale. As you head nod, chin lift, rise up, reach, find that connection as you lift, lift, lift. If you're struggling, you could bend the knees to create greater height. Roll down. And then the legs replace. Exhale. Head nod, chin lift as you rise. As you come in, lift, lift, lift. And then as release, slow with control. Thinking about that spine articulating down onto your mat. Taking that last one. So as you exhale. Head nod, chin lift, rise up as you reach. Thank you for joining us at Agile today. See you again soon, guys.